Hello everybody, welcome to the first ever episode of Captain Han's Crafts. Today I'm going to be showing you an awesome Death Korps of Krieg outfit that I put together from Warhammer 40k. And I'm going to be showing you each of the parts of it, how to put it on, where I got them from, how I made them, and all that kind of stuff. So, let's begin. So first of all, obviously it's not going to be a Death Korps of Krieg outfit without a greatcoat. So, I got this, which is a Australian Navy ceremonial greatcoat. I'm not really sure when it's from, but I definitely know that it's not that old. So the next part of what makes a Krieger is his helmet. So this is a 3D printed Death Korps of Krieg helmet. I got the blueprints on Thingiverse. I'll provide a link in the description. But how I got this kind of paint, this silvery kind of paint, is you run over the entire thing with a little layer of silver, and then you mix a bit of brown and black to get a bit of a rust mud kind of color, and you rough up the end of the brush and you just kind of dab everywhere with it, and the skull just painted with a thin brush. Because the Death Korps of Krieg iconically wear the respirator masks all the time, never taking them off, you'd obviously have to have one of your own if you were making the outfit. So made this thing with some foam, a bit of paint, and I got a bit of a skewer to make a line down there, and the dots on everything, and even the dots on the, you can see little dots on the eye bits there. I've got a nice elastic strap that holds it onto your face very well without slipping off, and it's got some tinted eyes, so you won't be able to see your face through it. And it's got this thinner than usual, but the most bendable tube I could find. So this stuff bends really well, and you'll need it to bend really well if you're going to have it on your face, because if it's like a chunky vacuum cleaner tube, you're not going to be able to move your head very much. So yeah, that's the mask. Death Korps of Krieg soldiers, especially the more modern models, use pauldrons on their shoulders a lot. So I made some pauldrons. There's an interesting story about how I made both of these. They were originally the back half of a World War I German Stahlhelm that I also found on Thingiverse. And I've just cut off the top bits where they kind of fold over like that, and I've painted some things on them, used the same style of silver and rust as the helmet, and I just hot glued some strapping in there. So the reason this is so long is because you put it over your head like that, and it sits on your shoulder, and you just do the same thing with the other one, but it's on the other side. This one, I've got a bit of a regiment number, and I've put Death Korps on there just to make it a bit more bit on theme, and make it a little bit more obvious what this outfit is about, or what it's of. For this outfit, another thing that will be very handy to have is some kind of belt, because that greatcoat does not have buttons on it, so I can't actually seal it up, but a belt around the outside of it seals it up very well. Plus, you need a belt to put some of your Krieger accessories on, because what is a Kriegsman without a few accessories? Like this book for him to open up and preach a bit to his fellow comrades. It's just a blank black book for like taking notes and stuff. I just painted a bit of symbol on there to make it a bit more Warhammery. There's a bit of a chain here, which also hangs off the belt, and there's a foam little cross that says Krieg. You can wear this as a necklace, you can put it around your arm, you can just dangle it off your hand, hang it off the belt, anything like that. And of course, what is a Kriegsman without his trusty collapsible shovel? this is going to go on the belt as well. Because I wasn't really able to make the special little box that they have attached to the harness like usual, I'm just going to be using this, which is a Indiana Jones backpack with a bit of a hole cut in there for the tube to go down into. That will be hung on the front of the body instead of the back. With all of that out of the way, it's time to see what all of this stuff looks like when it's actually on me. So, how you put it together, you have the pauldrons like before. They've got the strap that go over your head. Put the greatcoat on, put the backpack, but you wear it on the front, and you'll see later, but the greatcoat has things on the shoulders. I don't remember what they're called. Someone might be able to help me out with that in the comments. But you unclip those, put the backpack strap on your shoulder, and then you clip it back up so it's secure. And then you just put the mask and helmet on, but also don't forget the belt, because that comes in handy. So without further ado, let's see how this thing looks when it's all put together.
What is your duty? To serve the Emperor's will. What is the Emperor's will? That we fight and die. What is death? It is our duty. What is your duty? To serve the Emperor's will. What is the Emperor's will? That we fight and die. What is death? It is our duty. What is your duty? To serve the Emperor's will. What is the Emperor's will? That we fight and die. What is death? It is our duty. What is your duty? To serve the Emperor's will. What is the Emperor's will? That we fight and die. What is death? It is our duty. What is your duty? To serve the Emperor's will. What is the Emperor's will? That we fight and die. What is death? It is our duty.
So that was the first ever episode of Captain Han's Crafts. If you guys liked this one, please tell me. If you didn't, doesn't matter. But anyway, I'm going to be making some other stuff pretty soon. I'm thinking of maybe a servo skull, something like that. Maybe even make it attachable to this outfit somehow. Or maybe some more medieval stuff. Or I don't really know yet, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna make a lot of stuff, and hopefully you guys like it. and I guess I'll see you in the next one.